As a holistic health coach and somebody who has struggled with chronic insomnia, I take my morning routine, my sleep routine very seriously. So I'm excited to share these 5 tips with you guys that you can try to implement in your own morning routine. Let's get into this. Ever since we got the dogs, I get up early and I get outside early.
Good morning.
And I've realized that getting that sunlight first thing in the morning really energizes me. Well, there's actually science-based evidence that natural sunlight between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. is really great for your neurotransmitters and natural melatonin production. So it actually balances your circadian rhythm. And what I like to do is take the boys out and I do some breath work. 4 to 5 seconds, breathing in through my nose, hold it for 1 to 2, and then release through your mouth for 4 to 5 seconds. And I'll do that for as long as I feel the need to. So this combination of natural sunlight and breath work helps me just feel so energized and calm. It's a great combination. There are some sunlight simulators that you can purchase if you live in an area that's very dark all the time, but as much natural sunlight you can get for a few minutes first thing in the morning is so good for you. If there is one thing I can recommend, it is to get yourself an ice roller. This thing, oh my gosh, I love this. I have given this as gifts for Christmas the past few years, and it is a great way to not only improve the circulation in your face and depuff, because you know how you wake up and you get the puffy skin, like no one likes it. Well, this ice roller does the trick. I'm really gentle around my eyes, and I will even take it down onto my neck. I do the whole thing. I use it when I have a headache too, but I love that just cold feeling first thing in the morning. It wakes me up. I love having my ice roller. I try to take cold showers as frequently as possible, especially after a workout. Not only is it great for muscle recovery and lowering your core temperature, but because the cold is a vasoconstrictor, it is going to help reduce the swelling and inflammation that is usually caused by strenuous training. So I am definitely a coffee drinker. I have been for probably way too long. And I used to do 2 cups in the morning, but I have tried to switch out my second cup with ceremonial grade matcha tea or making myself a matcha latte. Matcha has been served in Japan, Korea, and China since the 20th century and serves a ton of different health benefits. When you are consuming the entire leaf the way that matcha is typically served, so you have a ground matcha leaf, it contains vitamins, antioxidants, and a lot of amino acids. One amino acid in particular, L-theanine, is going to negate caffeine's ability to vasoconstrict your blood vessels. This is why you get a little bit of higher blood pressure when you consume caffeine, because it is constricting, your heart's pumping more, and L-theanine negates that, so you have a more steady caffeine release. I have been a long-time journaler. In fact, I probably have over 15 journals dating back to like 1996. I was a very wise child. No, I wasn't. I have a ton of journals. And until I learned about Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, where she explains morning pages and the concept behind free writing, it completely changed the game for me. And it is one of the best ways to get all of those things and thoughts that are just in your mind when you first wake up in the morning out on paper. I write 1 to 3, sometimes 10. I mean, there have been some long entries in there where I'm just a stream of consciousness writing. There's really no rhyme or reason. It can be to-do lists, things I need to remember, things that I, am grateful for and I'm thinking about. Even if you just start with a few sentences every day, or you give yourself some prompts like what you're grateful for or things that are currently happening in your life, the more you do it, the more comfortable you can feel with it. All right, now this one I know is tough, but no phones. I don't look at this thing before 9 a.m. No social media, no texts, no emails. I don't want to be bombarded with other people's thoughts or opinions or visuals, nothing. Put this thing on Do Not Disturb and forget about it until you really have to start work. You can also set timers on your phone that only allow you to be on certain apps for a certain amount of time throughout the day. And this has been really helpful, especially for social media, because who hasn't just sat here and scrolled endlessly? And then you get that notification on your phone at the end of the week where it's like, your screen time was 4 hours and 35 minutes. And you're like, what? A day? That's insane. All right, so I'm curious about your own morning routines. Do you think that it might need some evaluation? Even if you improve your morning by just 1% every single day, you're eventually going to build those foundational habits that really set up your morning and eventually just set up your whole day and hopefully improve your whole life. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Simply. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. You guys can also check us out over on Instagram at Real Simple and also on realsimple.com.